All right, let's dive in. Today, we're not just going to tell you a scary story. We're going to pull it apart, look at all the pieces, and figure out exactly what makes it so terrifying. We're deconstructing the Whisper House murders, a story that builds a kind of horror that is, well, completely inescapable.
So the story just drops us right into the deep end with this single, chilling line. There's no context, no explanation, nothing. It is the perfect hook, because you're immediately thinking, wait, what? What on earth could make a person say that? It sets this incredibly unsettling tone from the very first sentence.
Okay, so first up, a house that breathes. Every great horror story needs a terrifying stage and a few key players. For us, the stage is the old, abandoned Carlson mansion. The locals just call it Whisper House. And our players are Detective Mara Quinn, who's seen it all, and her partner, Eric Landon. So you've got all the classic pieces here, right? The creepy old mansion on the edge of the woods, a traumatized witness appearing in the middle of the night, and this cryptic, bizarre warning. But it's that one detail, a silence that feels intentional. That's the real kicker. It's not just quiet. It feels like the quiet is listening. And that's when you know something is deeply, deeply wrong before they even step foot inside.
Okay, so to really get what's going on, we need to talk about this cool concept called genius loci. Basically, it's the spirit of a place. But in horror, this idea gets twisted. The house isn't just a place with a ghost in it. No, the house is the ghost. Mara feels it right away. It's like the whole building is a living, breathing thing, and it is not friendly.
So the stage is set, the atmosphere is dripping with dread, and now the ritual begins. This is the moment where we move from a standard, creepy crime scene into something else entirely. Something much, much worse.
And wow, the first thing they find is it's designed to hit you like a ton of bricks. The victim, a teenage girl, isn't just dead. She's been posed, seated at the dining table like she's waiting for a meal. The story's calm description makes the sheer brutality of it even more sickening. This isn't just a murder. This is a performance.
And what's so creepy is how the story lays it all out. Step by step. It's so methodical. The polite seating, the surgical precision of the skinning, and then that message, I listen. Chills. It tells you right away this isn't some random act of violence. This is intelligent. This is a process. And this is where our detective, Mara, just gets it. She sees the scene and knows instantly what they're dealing with. It's not just a person. It's a pattern, a ritual. And that little line also gives us this hint that maybe, just maybe, she's seen something like this before, which adds this whole other layer of mystery.
Just when you think it can't possibly get worse, the walls start talking. We have officially hit the point of no return. The threat isn't just a gruesome puzzle to be solved anymore. It's an active predator, and it knows they're here.
So think about it. 1 minute, it's a crime scene. A horrible one, but still a crime scene. The forensics team is working, things are quiet. The next, all hell breaks loose. Lights are flickering, whispers are coming from everywhere, and the house itself starts to speak. The house isn't just a setting anymore. It is woken up. And then it speaks. It picks a target. And it whispers this. It's so simple, so possessive, and absolutely bone-chilling. It's not a threat of violence, not really. It's a threat of consumption. The entity in the house has just decided who it wants next. And check out how fast this all happens. This isn't some slow-burn horror scene. It is brutally quick. From the first whisper to the final discovery, 30 seconds. That's it. It's meant to show you just how powerless they are. There is no time to react, no chance to fight back. The house is completely in control. And if Eric's sudden, violent death wasn't terrifying enough, the house leaves another message. But this one isn't a statement. It's a question, and it's directed right at Mara. The game has totally changed. It's not about solving a murder anymore. It's about surviving a monster that knows your name. All right, time to go into the basement. We are heading into the climax now, down into the dark heart of this place, to finally find out what the horrifying truth of Whisper House really is.
Now, what she finds down there isn't some monster with fangs. In a way, it's worse. It's paperwork, a circle of old, cold case files, missing persons, unsolved disappearances, and she realizes they're all connected to this house. And then she sees it. A case from her own past, one she was told to bury. And suddenly, it all clicks into place.
And here it is, the big, horrifying reveal, the thing that turns this whole story on its head. Whisper House isn't just a place where bad things happen. It's a predator, a parasite. It finds people, corrupts them, and uses them like puppets to perform its ritual, to get what it wants, skin.
And then the house speaks to her one last time, and it confirms her absolute worst fear. It speaks to her with this ancient, hungry voice. It knows her. It remembers her from that case all those years ago. This isn't random. It's personal. And now, the final chase is on.
So now we get to the escape, the big finale. And you think, okay, she's going to make it out. This is the end. She won. But the story has one last, brilliant, absolutely gut-wrenching trick up its sleeve.
And it is just a desperate, claws-in-the-dirt escape. You can almost feel it, the house screaming, the wood splintering, the whole thing reaching for her as she scrambles out. She bursts into the night, she's bloody, she's terrified, but she's alive. She made it. And for 1 second, we can all breathe again.
And just as we exhale, the story delivers its final gut punch. She gets her a car, her one safe place in the world, right? She slams the door, locks it, and that's when she sees it. Carved into the leather of her own backseat. I listen. And then the words that seal her fate. I know where you live. The horror wasn't in the house. The horror got in the car with her.
And this is what makes the story so brilliant. You know, it completely flips the script on us. It starts as contained horror, like a classic haunted house story, the kind where you think, if I can just get out of the house, I'll be safe. But then it transforms into stalker horror. It's the difference between a monster you can run from and a monster that runs with you. Which all comes down to this incredible, terrifying line. This is the whole theme of the story summed up perfectly. It's not a prison you can escape from. It's a curse that attaches to you.
And that's where the story leaves us. It gives us no comfort, no solution. It just leaves us with this awful, lingering question. Think about it. What do you do? Where do you go when the monster is always right behind you? It's a perfect, inescapable nightmare.